Assalamu alaikum all. Today I'm going to give you the results of my Duolingo 30-day challenge. Now this all started because a colleague of mine at work who was going to Japan, they'd spent a long time sort of arranging this trip, was learning Japanese through Duolingo and had been doing it for 6 months. So that kind of really intrigued me. I was really kind of interested in that. And he said, look, you just got to stick to doing 5 minutes a day and just keep your streak going. And I thought, wow, okay, this sounds really interesting. And Duolingo is something I'd used before, but I didn't particularly like. So I thought, let me give it a go. And in this video, I'm going to explain what happened. So yeah, I just want to say welcome. On this channel, I share my journey learning languages as a Muslim. Now, Duolingo is so easy to use and it's so convenient just having a phone on you and just, opening the app and just learning a bit of language learning. And it's a really lazy way to learn language. And I mean this in a good way. You don't need to get any books out, no paper, no pens. You can do it while you're watching TV, on the tube, traveling, whatever. So it's a really good way to learn. And each lesson is really short. It's about 3 minutes long. And yeah, so my plan was just to stick to one lesson a day and don't put my pressure on myself to do any more than that, because it's very important just to keep the stress and anxiety in learning a language kind of in check, because you want to kind of initially kind of just start learning the language, get used to it, and kind of get hooked into the language, and then you could kind of build on it more. And also the free plan is great, which is what I used. And you have to watch some ads every now and then, but it's totally fine. And definitely, it's really good. And another thing is that because the lessons are so short, I actually decided to learn 2 languages at the same time. So I was learning Arabic previously, and I decided to pick that up again through Duolingo. So I was actually using Duolingo for 30 days for 2 languages. So that's French and Arabic. And yeah, it was really good because it was so easy to use. It was okay to pick up those 2 languages. And also what I'd say is that the app has changed a lot since I last used it. They've made a lot of things different. The lessons are different. The feel of the app is different. They've got these sort of cool little characters, and they've made a lot of improvements. And I actually kind of really, really like it. And yeah, it's quite fun to use as well. They've got this gaming aspect to it. I think they had that before as well, but they now really kind of optimize it. You get these experience points and things like that. And there's lots of different type of lessons as well. And the best ones it has, and I think this is amazing. So you actually talk into the app and it analyzes what you said, and it can tell you if it's kind of done it right or wrong. So amazing. So I could say Je suis Iqbal, which is my name. I am Iqbal, and it can kind of tell that whether I've said that correctly or not. But the real key thing, I think, and this is what Duolingo kind of really pushes, is building a streak. And I managed to get a 30-day streak going, which was amazing, and it feels really good. And now that I've got this 30-day streak going, I want it to keep going and going and going. Now, a really important thing in order to keep this streak going was I had loads of notifications going on. So I had notifications on the homepage of my phone. I use iOS, so I've got a homepage widget. I've got notifications that just pop up every now and then that Duolingo sends. I've got a little widget on my lock screen as well, so when my phone's locked, so I can see if I've done it or not. I've also got another regular reminder that tells me as well. So I'm not one that kind of usually uses a lot of notifications, but I think that really helped me kind of make sure I did a bit of sort of Duolingo throughout the day, because sometimes I might be busy earlier in the day, and so I'll do it later on. Sometimes I would do it really early and things like that. So I felt like that's what sort of worked for me. And yeah, that was fantastic. And there was a few days where I nearly didn't do it, but because of the notifications and things that I had set up, that kind of really helped. Now, the one bit that kind of confused me was if you lose a life, do you lose your streak as well? So what Duolingo does is it gives you a bunch of hearts. So whenever those hearts are gone, you can't play Duolingo for that day again. However, you can sort of get around that. If you've built up enough points, or they give you these, what they call gems. You can use those gems to buy more hearts. So then I was able to buy some more hearts. So this happened to me once. I lost all my hearts. I kept making a mistake on something. And then with those gems, I bought some more hearts, and I was able to continue. But I wasn't sure, if I don't have enough gems and things, I lost all my hearts, what happens to my streak? So I'm not sure what happens in that case. Maybe my streak just dies. But yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to learn. But another cool thing is that, the brain needs new ways of seeing information. It needs a lot of novelty. And Duolingo is a good way to do that. It's just another way to add to your language learning, just another tool that you can use. So yeah, it's good just to have all these kind of different sort of tools. But my verdict is, yep, I think it's really good. I think everyone can sort of start using it and definitely give it a go. It's free. And yeah, I'm going to continue using it for 90 days, and I plan to kind of report back as well and see how it goes. Yeah, it's just super quick and easy. And the key thing is just to do one lesson a day. Like, don't overburden yourself, don't go too crazy, just do one lesson a day. That's all you need to do. But yeah, just want to say thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, as it really helps promote the video. Assalamu alaikum.